Hey everybody, Tyler here with Boost Junkie Media, and today I just wanted to do a quick little video here with the S550, just to kind of show you some changes that I made for anybody that has watched, some of the older videos when I did the ESS Supercharger and all that. I had done some things a different way or a certain way with like the catch cans, and I have decided to change things up a little bit. And I've noticed that in like some YouTube videos and stuff and some forum posts, I haven't really seen a really good definitive video anywhere for like where exactly how to hook everything up and where all the lines should go. And do you need to run a PCV valve? Does it need to be open? Like that kind of stuff. So I thought I would just do a quick video to kind of address, these issues and show you exactly what I did. I don't know that this is for sure the right way or the best way, but this is the way I did it, and I'm pretty sure this is how everyone else does it, so it should be fine. So stay tuned, and I'm just going to kind of, the job is already done on the car. I'm just going to kind of walk through what I did and show you what needs to go where and what I got. So stay tuned. Okay, so here we are. This is the car. This is the S550, the ESS Supercharged. And what we have here, and so what I used to have on this car was I had this catch can set up right here. And this does have a check valve in it. It had a one-way valve right here. This is the UPR can. And this used to sit right down in here like this. Sorry, I'm trying something new with my phone here as a camera. This used to sit right on behind the Degas bottle here. And it connected, I'll show you where the two lines connected. It connected here. This is the PCV valve. And then it connected over here to the intake manifold, to this vacuum port on the left side or the passenger side of the intake manifold. So what I have done is I have replaced that with a still UPR. So this is the UPR dual inlet vented catch can. As you can see, it's vented. It's got a vent here on the top, and it's got a dual inlet. So you've got an inlet here and an inlet here. And basically these lines run to your valve covers. So you can see here, this line on the right side is running down and under and up, and it connects right here to the valve cover. And then this line here, that's on the left side, runs all the way back behind the intake manifold, down the left side over here, and it's going right here. And one gotcha with this is this fitting that's in your valve cover right here. This is your PCV valve. And so that is going to stay closed and not let pressure vent out like it should. So the fix for that, if you give me 1 minute here, let me find my old one. So this is the PCV valve. You can hear it. That's in that fitting. That's in that connection. This has a ball or check valve in it that can prevent pressure from being vented out of there properly. So what I did is I bought the UPR billet adjustable one, and the billet adjustable one, it's a check valve, it's a PCV valve. The difference is it comes with these little billet jets right here. I'm going to call them jets with different size holes in them. And so this is to alleviate pressure, but not to pull too much oil out. So you can run, the different size jets. If you're getting too much oil, you can jet it down. If you're getting, no oil, but you want to make sure you're getting enough pressure out, you can jet it up. And I believe what a lot of the boosted guys do is what I did is I just ran that PCV valve completely open. So there's no jet in it at all. The downside to that being it could be drawing a little extra oil, from that side, from the top of the valve cover there. So that's just, you got to be a little bit more vigilant and monitor the catch can a little bit closer and make sure it's, it's not filling up. And then obviously watch your engine oil. So if you're out there beating on the car pretty hard, really, really ragging it, running it out, there's a chance that you're going to put more oil into the catch can, which means it's not in the engine. So you'll need to check your engine oil. You'll need to dump the catch can. I don't really run this car that hard. When I'm at the track or something like that, I'll run it hard. I might get on it here and there on the street a little bit. But honestly, I don't beat on the car a whole lot. It's just not worth going to jail or getting, exorbitant speeding tickets and reckless drivings and stuff. So I don't really do a whole lot of that anymore, but I did want to switch to the vented catch can. I do think this is a better setup. And then you may remember from the previous video, I also have this guy here. So this is another vent on the top of the valve cover. And this also has like a check ball in it. So under vacuum, the check ball will suck down against the connector or against the cap, and it seals it. But under boost, it'll vent any boost that's coming out of the crankcase up through the top of the head into the valve cover area, and it will vent that out of right there. So I feel like this is a very safe setup to make sure that you're not pressurizing your crankcase. Make sure you're getting that pressure out. Blow by, boosted car, I don't care how good your ring seal is, you're gonna have some blow by. There's no way around it. There's no way to stop it. You're gonna have some. So the key is getting that crankcase pressure out of the crankcase. If it doesn't have a way to get out, it's going to find its way out, and that is going to be through one of your seals. This is going to be from one of the front main seals, or the rear main seal, or the pan gasket, something. It is going to find its way out. So that's what we're trying to alleviate. And with my old setup, I never had any issue. I feel like I had plenty of opportunity for the pressure to get out. So there's nothing wrong with the old way that I did it. This is definitely, I think, better and superior. Plus, I like this catch can a little bit easier, a little bit more. It's easier to take off. You can just undo this thumb screw right here. And this whole thing lifts up and out of here. And you've got your just quick connects here. You squeeze, these lines unhook, and then the whole can pops right out super easy. To me, a little bit nicer setup in there. And then when you put it back in, just tighten that back down and you're good to go. So I think that pretty much addresses it. Like I said, it's pretty simple. Oh, and since you're no longer running the line that runs from here down to the ESS, so there used to be one of the lines ran from up here down around here down to your ESS supercharger right here. And so the air coming through the blower was acting as like a Venturi setup, a draw, and it was adding suction, which was helping to suck out some of the crankcase pressure. Well, since we've now taken this cap here, this valve here, and connected it to our catch can, there's no need for this any longer. So what I did is I just capped this with a rubber cover. And then this one over here, since you no longer have one here either, on this fitting on your intake manifold right here, make sure you cap this. And you can see I've got to cut my zip tie a little bit better. I kind of had a rush job on this because I was doing something with the car and I needed to get it done real quick. So I need to go back and recut that. But you can see that I did put a cap on that. The UPR kit actually did come with these caps like this. And I'm sure this is probably fine. I don't know, for some reason I had a weird feeling that maybe this wasn't gonna seal the best or something. So I just did a rubber, like a 1/2-inch rubber cap. And then I just put 2 zip ties on it, and it's on there, it's not coming off. And to me, that seems like a little bit better to make sure it's not gonna leak. Now, when you use these rubber caps like this though, you do need to check them from time to time, make sure they're not getting like dry rotted and wanting to crack and break. If they do, you need to replace them. So definitely something to keep an eye out for. The cap that UPR sent here probably would never have that issue. So if you're worried about that and you don't want to have to do that, I'm sure you'd be fine just to run this cap. But either way, you don't want to have a vacuum leak there. So I think that's really it for this video. I think a little bit longer than I meant for it to be. I just wanted to kind of do a quick, overview of the setup with the ESS. Like I said, I didn't really see any great definitive guides on that. And I see, on some of the ESS Facebook groups and stuff, I see a lot of questions pertaining to this. So I thought I would just make this quick little video. So if you guys liked the video, please like it, give me a thumbs up, and please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. If you're watching this, even if it's your first time watching one of my videos, I generally, I'm not the busiest guy with making videos, but I try to make them, and I try to make them as informative and also entertaining as I can. So give me a subscribe to the channel, and you'll see updates for future content when it comes out for this car and the Fox body that I have. I do have Streetcar Takeover coming up here in just a few weeks. So that's going to be an event for the Fox body. And then I also have something else that is coming to the channel just before Streetcar Takeover. Hopefully everything is working out. I've been kind of making a deal on the backside to have something nicer and better to go, to take racing. So hopefully that works out. There will be a video coming up about that. So yeah, if you guys like all that, please stay tuned and follow the channel. And we'll see you later. Keep it boosted.